Why your brain hates change. Imagine waking up tomorrow. The same bed, the same phone, the same breakfast, the same route to work. Nothing feels different. Now, imagine just one tiny thing changes. Your boss tells you you've been moved to a different desk. It's still the same office, the same job, and the same coworkers, but somehow you immediately feel uncomfortable, maybe even irritated. Why? The new desk isn't worse. It isn't dangerous. It isn't even far away. So why does something so small feel so wrong? Here's the strange part. Your brain often reacts to change almost the same way it reacts to danger. Not because it's trying to make your life harder, but because it's doing exactly what it evolved to do: protect you. Once you understand why your brain resists change, you'll realize that the voice telling you to stay comfortable isn't always telling you the truth. Most people think they avoid change because they're lazy, unmotivated, or afraid of failure. But the real answer is much more interesting. Your brain isn't designed to chase your dreams, it's designed to keep you alive. For hundreds of thousands of years, survival depended on one simple rule. If something is familiar, it's probably safe. If something is unfamiliar, be careful. That ancient survival system is still running inside your head today. The only problem is that the world has changed much faster than your brain has. Today, you're usually not running away from predators. You're worrying about job interviews, public speaking, changing careers, moving to a new city, starting a business, or having difficult conversations. Logically, you know these situations probably won't hurt you, but your brain doesn't judge them the same way your conscious mind does. It sees uncertainty, and uncertainty has always meant one thing: potential danger. That's why your heart races before a presentation, why your stomach twists before making a big decision, and why you keep putting off something you know would improve your life. Your brain isn't asking, "Will this make my future better?" It's asking, "Have we survived this before?" If the answer is no, it becomes cautious. Here's something even more fascinating. Your brain isn't simply reacting to the world around you, it's constantly predicting it. Think about driving to work. The first few times you drove that route, you probably paid attention to every turn, every traffic light, and every sign. Now, sometimes you arrive without remembering half the journey. It's almost automatic. That's because your brain loves patterns. Patterns save energy. Instead of calculating every decision from scratch, your brain builds shortcuts. Neuroscientists often describe the brain as a prediction machine. It constantly guesses what's about to happen next. It predicts what you'll see, what you'll hear, how people will respond, and even how you'll feel. Most of the time, those predictions are correct, and when they are, life feels smooth and comfortable. But the moment reality doesn't match the prediction, everything changes. Suddenly, your brain has to stop running on autopilot. It has to pay attention again, and attention is expensive. Your brain may weigh only about 2% of your body, but it uses roughly 20% of your daily energy. That's an enormous amount, so naturally, it tries to conserve that energy whenever possible. Habits are one of its greatest inventions. Think about tying your shoes. When you first learned, it probably took all your concentration. Now you can do it while talking to someone else or thinking about your day. The same thing happens with brushing your teeth, driving, typing, making coffee, checking your phone, and even the way you react to stress. The more often you repeat something, the less energy your brain has to spend doing it. That's why routines feel comfortable, not because they were always the best option, but because they are efficient. Your brain loves efficiency. Now, let's go back thousands of years. Imagine one of your ancestors walking through a forest. They hear something move in the bushes. Maybe it's just the wind, or maybe it's a hungry predator. Waiting to find out could be deadly. The people who assumed the worst often survived long enough to pass on their genes. Your brain inherited that cautious strategy. Today, the bushes have changed. Now they're job interviews, first dates, business ideas, moving abroad, learning a new skill, or changing your lifestyle. The physical danger may be gone, but your nervous system still responds as if uncertainty deserves extra attention. That's why change feels stressful even when it's good. Getting married, starting your dream job, buying your first home, or having a child are all positive events, yet many people still feel anxious during them. That's because your brain isn't reacting to whether something is good or bad. It's reacting to whether it's familiar or unfamiliar. And here's where many people accidentally make things or W's.